Hello, my name is Mark Bartlett. I'm Vice President of Science and Research Development here at Young Living. And today I'm super excited to reintroduce to you our product called NingXia Red. It's actually a nutrient-rich drink and one of Young Living's most popular supplements. NingXia Red is one of the most delicious ways to power your day, and it also comes infused with antioxidant-providing superfruits and powerful premium essential oils. Now, the history is really interesting. Gary Young was traveling the world. On one of his trips to China, came across NingXia, a region in China that grows the goji berry. A PhD in China by the name of Dr. Chow introduced Gary to the wolfberry. It's one of the earliest known superfruits, has been prized for generations, thousands of years of use in China, and is part of its traditional Chinese medicine. We recently established through new data just how powerful this beverage truly is. Now you have even more reasons to love and share the amazing health benefits of NingXia Red products. During our 2022 US and Canada convention in June, we shared and discussed the clinical trials and outcomes from the NingXia Red study entitled The Effects of a Nutrition Supplement on Health-Related Quality of Life. This randomized and controlled study was conducted in the US and involved 160 healthy adults ages 18 to 70. Some of the key discoveries found that daily consumption of one serving of NingXia Red over the course of 2 months significantly increased physical energy levels by 34.5% and reduced physical limitations by 36%. It also improved sleep patterns and increased sleep time by an average of 21 minutes following 60 days of continued use. It also significantly reduced daily stress by 23% and improved mental well-being. And we all know how important that is in this day and age. I just want to go through some of the key features and benefits of NingXia Red. Firstly, it does support and provide a nutrient infusion for whole body health and wellness. It helps protect against oxidative stress. It provides energy support without caffeine, contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many antioxidant processes. It's bright red because of the carotenoid called zeaxanthin. This is really important to support normal eye health. It also supports healthy digestion. It's clinically shown to support a healthy inflammation response and also clinically shown to support healthy respiratory function. It does contain a synergistic blend of orange, tangerine, lemon, and yuzu premium essential oils. If you love sharing our NingXia Red supplement with friends and family, give these other products a try. NingXia Zing, NingXia Nitro, and NingXia Organic Dried Wolfberries that are really great in a smoothie or a cup of tea. We've barely had time to really scratch the surface on NingXia Red today. So I encourage you to check out our new NingXia ebook on the digital library. There's all sorts of recipes there. I encourage you to share it with your friends. These are some great ideas and suggestions in that ebook.
NingXia Red's journey begins in the remote hills of the former Chinese province of Ningxia. It's a story of high-quality ingredients and exacting processes coming together to produce a premium essential oil-infused drink. NingXia Red, a seed-to-seal story. The wolfberry, or goji berry, gives our drink its rich, signature crimson color. At Young Living, we work directly with Chinese vendors to grow wolfberries in locations that are rigorously tested for the presence of pesticides, heavy metals, and other potential contaminants. Once the wolfberries are harvested, they're cleaned and sent off to be pureed. Puree of this superfruit is the drink's core ingredient. Why puree and not juice? Because it captures more of the wolfberry's nutritional potential from both pulp and juice. We test this puree both before and after it is shipped from China to ensure that it meets our strict requirements. Because fiber, zeaxanthin, critical amino acids, and polysaccharides are found in the whole berry, you're not missing out on any of these valuable nutrients. NingXia Red is also formulated with a flavorful blend of blueberry, plum, cherry, aronia, and pomegranate concentrates, plus grape seed extract. These fruits have powerful compounds, phytonutrients, polyphenols, vitamins, and minerals that support your full body wellness. What really sets NingXia Red apart, though, is a blend of 4 citrus essential oils: orange, tangerine, lemon, and rare yuzu. These essential oils support healthy digestion, promote a positive outlook, and more. So how does this whole body nutrient infusion make it to the homes of our members around the world? Once all of the ingredients have passed our testing and quality checks, they're weighed and combined. We then fill our signature frosted glass bottles with this halal and kosher certified blend of wolfberry puree, superfruit juices and extracts, and essential oils. Each bottle gets 2 final quality inspections, once before it is boxed and again between the time it leaves our facility and is shipped directly to you. Serve up 2 delicious ounces daily to take advantage of NingXia Red's balanced ingredients that support whole body wellness, energy levels, eye health, help fight against oxidative stress, and support normal cellular function. Now that you've seen the journey of Young Living's NingXia Red, from wolfberry fields in China to homes worldwide, we hope that NingXia Red can be an essential part of your journey to transformed wellness.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to another episode of #Wisdom Wednesday. And today it's already our episode 3. And I am so excited to share with you our guest speakers for tonight. And aside from I'm so excited, I am also very privileged that they said yes despite of their busy schedules. And one of them is actually out of town pa, but parang baka love niya na talaga ako kasi she said yes to me even if she has a very hectic schedule. But for our friends who are watching us in our exclusive group in Hush Angels, make sure to allow StreamYard to broadcast your name because we can't see your name. We can only see here Facebook user and all. And we're also live on YouTube for those friends of ours, for those Oiler friends of ours who don't have Facebook. Most likely baka may Facebook but they just deactivated. So wala silang excuse. They can still watch our live on YouTube. Just search Trisha Sandalo. So again, thank you so much for everyone. We have a total of 62,000 viewers, all from Facebook, YouTube, and also our exclusive group Hushed Angel Sanctuary. Thank you so much. My name is Trisha Sandalo and I am your host for tonight. And without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our speakers. But ang dami, na-overwhelm lang ako sa ating mga viewers. Yan, good evening from Butuan City. Ayan. So just kindly let us know in the comments where you guys are tuning from. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our guest speakers. So our first guest speaker is a natural parenting advocate for breastfeeding, cloth diapering, baby wearing, and co-sleeping. Even as a practicing doctor, essential oils were right up her alley. Since buying her PSK, now premium experience set last June 2017 for her family, it has become her passion to teach about the proper use of essential oils and essential oils infused products by using an evidence-based approach while still working as a full-time clinical pathologist. Ladies and gentlemen, sabay-sabay ko na lang silang tawagin, okay? And our next speaker, our next speaker is a wife to a retired military and is currently a church pastor. She's a mother to a toddler and she finished pediatric residency at AFP Medical Center Vluna, if I've said it correctly. Currently practicing as a general pediatrics at Faith Medical Clinic at Lamot, Ifugao for 4 years. So she's also a Young Living user since 2017. So if there's anything in common sa mga speakers ngayon, well, obviously, hindi ako doktor. But yung common namin tatlo is we both got our premium experience set last year 2017. So magkaiba lang yung mga months. So kami ata yung mga medyo lola na sa Young Living Philippines, and we have experienced also a lot of stories about the use of our essential oil. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest speakers for tonight, Dr. Jamine Cruz-Nalumen and Dr. Faith Balisan-Domingo. Hello to you guys. Hello, doctors.
Hello!
Hi, hello mga besh. Actually, besh ko na at sa background nito sa GCs and sa Facebook. But thank you so much once again for saying yes. Ano ba to? Kulbaan na gitaan ni Enrique Patricio. Oh, grabe yung mga support. So, kindly say hi to si Doc Jamine. Ngayon, umiinom pa talaga din ng NingXia Red. So, Doc Faith, Doc Jamine, thank you so much for saying yes. So, start siguro tayo kay Doc Faith. Would you mind say hi to our
Hi!
3,000 viewers? Yan. So, Doc Faith, thank you. Where are you? Saan ka nga ngayon, Doc Faith, naka-base?
Sa Ifugao.
Ifugao, yan.
Oo, nasa
And Doc,
Ifugao.
nasa Ifugao na, which is kanina ko lang nalaman na malayo pala talaga siya sa Baguio.
Baguio.
Si Doc Jamine, ayan. So, Doc Jamine, hi, Doc
Nasa
Jamine. Say
isla
hi
yan.
to your, say hi to your
Nasa isla din.
fans. Ang dami-dami nating pamigay daw ng NingXia. Ayan. So, thank you so much for saying yes. So, I'm sure ang maraming nag-aabang for tonight's for tonight's live. Because parang, ewan ko, parang hanggang ngayon, iba pa rin pag nanggagaling talaga sa inyo. I mean, I know it's a different, parang iba talaga yung, pag yung advice is from medical doctors. So, usually kasi naririnig namin when it comes to NingXia, hindi naman yan, piniprescribe ng doctor. But what we have oiler doctors, especially, like, for you guys who are already an oiler since 2017 na you've been using also our essential oil. Sabi nga ni Doc Jamine kanina, Doc Faith, diba, na parang evidence-based approach talaga siya. Yan,
Oo.
sabi niya, true, nakaabang talaga kami, Doc. Ayan. And we also have questions from our members. Ayan. But before we jump to our discussion about the NingXia Red, about the wolfberry, which we are gonna focus, or dun talaga tayo mag-highlight, I wanna ask each one of you your oily story and your NingXia Red story. So start tayo kay Doc Jamine habang okay pa yung internet niya.
Hello from Boracay. Yan. So, I'm a pathologist na, but with my profession, kung saan ako napupunta. So ngayon, I'm visiting my laboratory here in Boracay. And when I started going around the Philippines, especially before the pandemic, one of the things na realize kung dapat I shouldn't be without, especially when I travel, is NingXia Red. Because one time we went to Legazpi City for a class, and I actually live in Bacolod City. So walang direct flight to anywhere except Manila and Cebu. So kailangan ma-transfer to Cebu and then to Legazpi and then transfer ulit. Ganyan. And for those who know me, I usually travel with one child because I'm a breastfeeding mom. So that time, I was traveling with my youngest, si Dodo. And hindi ako nagdadala ng yaya. And for that particular class, I forgot to bring NingXia. Oo, kasi medyo nag-cramming ako ng packing. So I forgot to bring that. Pag-uwi ko, laspag ako. And I realized ko that I wasn't able to take NingXia for the days that I was there. And with the thing with NingXia is that when you are taking it regularly, you think na parang wala naman nangyayari. But the moment that you stop, or the moment that you miss a few days, especially days that are super hectic, marirealize mo na your energy is lower, yung
Yeah,
stamina mo
true.
is, di ba, parang nabawasan yung
True.
stamina mo.
Yes.
And then you get sick easily. So,
True.
yan. Yan yung value ng NingXia for me. Uh, Nung 2017, yung PSK kasi before
Mhm.
has 2 packs of NingXia Red. Tapos,
Yes.
nakalagay, di ba nakalagay doon sa label, parang superfood, ganyan. So parang,
Oo.
I am not familiar with wolfberry and
Mhm.
parang nakakatakot yung superfood.
For food. Oo.
so, so I didn't try it. Parang tinry ko
Hmm.
siya. I tried it, I got my kit in June. I tried it September na. Ganun
Hmm.
katagal. But once we
Okay.
tried it, yun, tuloy-tuloy na siya.
Mhm.
Nasa ER na namin siya.
All
Yan.
right. So thank you for sharing, Doc Jamie. How about Doc Faith? So would you mind share um your story? Bakit ka
Hindi
natatawa na
kasi,
siya?
kasi
Baka
alam
yung
mo yung,
background ni Doc, si Sir
Andiyan
Lope.
ba si Lope?
oo, yan
Okay.
na lang, nagbabantay. Hindi, kasi sa akin, hindi ko pinapansin yung NingXia. Kasi di ba,
Mhm.
ang priority ko is yung oils. Parang
Yeah.
kung nag-sign up ako ng July, I think. Last week ng July, ang ginawa ko, binabasa ko lang siya, tapos ininom ko lang siya. Parang one of a kind lang siguro tong mga juice. Kasi 'di ba may mga juice sa supermarket na parang Tipco, mga cranberry. So parang siguro
Mhm.
pareho lang.
Same lang.
Oo. Eh 'di ba pag bago kang oiler, hindi mo siya papansinin unless may buy one
True.
take one, may
Mhm.
mga BOGO. Eh nagkaroon ng buy one take one ang NFR noon. I think that was December yung
Black Friday sale.
Black Friday sale pala yun.
Yung may free na red shot. Yan.
Oo,
Mhm.
yun, may red shot. So nakakuha ako ng 3, tapos nakabili ako ng I think 30 pieces, so 60 pieces na ganito. Eh ang ginawa ko, ininom-inom ko siya ng 2 months. Kasi ang problem kasi sa akin, may first na ako, miscarriage.
Mhm.
Tapos nung naging oiler ako, 2016 ako nagkaroon ng miscarriage. Naging oiler ako. Hindi ko naman in-name na na this will bring me into pregnancy or anything. Basta ang gusto ko sleep lang sa oils. Then nung umi
Ayun. Doc? Akala pa natin na
Akala ko
ito
ako yung
talaga yung
mag-feel
mga
ng internet.
baka babalik lang yan si Doc Faith. But I think she was trying to say na it really helped her also. But I want her sana talaga to share her story. So, antayin muna natin, be. I-remove ko muna at i-add.
Ayan,
Hello?
ayan.
Ayan, nawala na.
Ay.
Ayan. Baka ang internet talaga. Wait, chat natin. But
Baka
anyway,
umulan.
sige. Yeah, imulan din and parang ngayon ko lang na-realize no na parang ang layo-layo niyo pala yung isa sa Ifugao, tas isa nasa islands of Boracay. Tas challenging pa yung ayun nawala na talaga si Doc Faith baka ano lang yon tawag dito babalik lang siya. So isi-send ko lang ulit sa kanya yung ano natin, yung link. I think nandun naman sa group.
Just sa chat.
Mhm. Yeah, anyway, so while while waiting for Doc Faith, ayan, ano ko na talaga yung ano mo Doc, yung internet connection mo. Kasi 'di ba Doc, it is said that wolfberry is the number one, parang it's the main hindi parang but it is the main ingredient of our NingXia Red juice. And there is a study also. I've heard this also from one of your classes when you went here in Cebu. I think that was my first aha moment talaga na sa NingXia. Kasi the reason why we couldn't get NingXia before because the shipping fee was so expensive. Remember, we would
Yeah.
order it from the US pa. And when
Mm-hmm.
and ay wait, balik ka lang. Siya. I think yung ano ni Doc talaga. Yung so yun nga parang going back na parang before talaga when Young Living Philippines was not yet open, parang hindi ko parang pinapansin yung NingXia Red kasi nga mahal yung shipping fee, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Kasi I would rather get oils na mas lighter kesa sa NingXia Red. So yun nga na it is said that wolfberry has the highest rate of antioxidants according to ORAC. Can you tell us more about this and what does antioxidants does to our body? Ayan.
Okay.
We're focused sa wolfberry. Ayan na
So,
si
Wolfberry.
Doc Faith.
Oo.
Oo.
Ay, ipakwento ba muna natin si
Hindi,
Faith?
pakwento ko
Later
muna
na.
siya. Sige, Doc Faith, ikwento
Sige,
mo muna
magkwento ka
meron
muna.
ka pang internet.
Okay.
Dali.
Tapos yun, nabuntis na nga ako after taking it per day for 2 months. Pero nakunan ulit ako. So, sabi ko, I think there's something wrong with me. Kaya, yun, ikukwento ko na rin naman sa mga susunod na mga na tanong later on. So, yung benefits niya, dun ko nalaman na nakakabuntis pala yung NingXia. Then, after
The
that, so,
NingXia or the ingredient
The
in NingXia?
Wolfberry.
the
The
wolfberry.
wolfberry.
The wolfberry.
Bakit? 'Di ba? Hi,
The,
Dewey.
the
Bakit, Doc?
wolfberry.
Anong nasa wolfberry, Doc?
Yung wolfberry
According to
kasi,
your studies. Sure. According to your research.
according to my research, okay.
What page?
Yung hindi kasi sa 'di ba sa as we go through the slides
Yeah.
Ano,
kasi
naman.
oo, yung wolfberry kasi it's the main ingredients of NingXia Red. Tapos siya yung powerhouse ng antioxidants and nutrients talaga nung pack na to. Ngayon, very rich siya for vitamin A, C, zinc, and iron, and it helps the immune system. Ngayon, since ang problem ko is more of my immune system, parang na-synchronize siya for it to help me propel. Kasi kung yung akin kasi, yung problem ko kasi is, pag nagko-conceive ako, merong parang problem sa immune system ko na it attacks the baby. So, it eventually, hindi siya nabubuo ng 3 months. Hanggang 8 weeks lang siya. Ngayon,
Okay.
yung NingXia, it helps synchronize the immune system. Tapos, tutulungan niya yung katawan mo to reprogram your immune system na, yan, hindi yan kalaban, baby yan. So, pag na-synchronize yung immune system mo, then it will help the child to grow. Aside from antioxidants siya, it removes all the free radicals and the toxins, ganyan na it's attacking also your system. Yun yung maganda sa Lycium barbarum. Kaya it helps
Lycium
me.
barbarum.
Kaya yun yung tumulong sa akin na magtuloy ng pregnancy, which is I also recommend dun sa hirap magbuntis. Yun.
Okay, because of the which later madidiscuss natin if I show them the slide.
The slides.
So yun yung amazing story ni Doc Faith that I'm so happy na na-share niya dito sa atin live. With the tawang-tawa ako dito with the help of the wolfberry, which is the main ingredient in our NingXia Red juice, diba? I think our oilers can understand what we're trying to say here, and we give focus to the wolfberry or the goji berry. So balik tayo, Dr. Jamine, please hear the sabi nga ni Des na please hear the amazing story of Doc Faith. I think we also conducted a class about it, Doc Faith, in your fertility class dun sa
pero
Hush Angels.
parang pahapyaw ko lang sinabi yung NingXia kasi mas focus dito ngayon yung more of sa wolfberry, yung lycium kasi back up siya by evidence-based medicine.
True. Ayan. So, going back, kasi kanina, Doc Faith, while you were disconnected, I asked Doc Jamine about the wolfberry, which is nga the main ingredient of our NingXia Red juice.
Mm.
So it is known to be it has the highest level of antioxidants according to ORAC. Now, for
Mm.
the benefit of our viewers, would you mind parang in layman's term, or yung parang we want us to understand more what does antioxidants does to our body? Ano ba yung mga antioxidants na yan? Paano ba siya nakaka-help sa atin? So, I'd like to ask Dr. Jamine, and maybe later, Doc Fit, you have
Mm.
some additional inputs.
Yeah. So antioxidants, they are super important in the body because, as Faith mentioned, meron tayong inflammatory or immune system na mayroong inflammatory response. So with an inflammatory response, one of the activities that occur inside a cell is to produce the ROS, or the oxidants, yung sinasabi natin. And what these oxidants do is they fight, for example, kung mayroong bacterial infection, they're gonna fight the bacterial infection. The problem here is, if there's a lot of radical oxides or oxidants, you're gonna also have a lot of damage in the body. So your body has to be able to stop that. And how does it stop it? Through the antioxidants. Now yung cells natin, we have the natural antioxidants naman, such as yung glutathione, yung laging ini-inject para pumuti, but actually it's a strong antioxidant. With the help of the antioxidants, makokontrol yung response ng cell sa inflammation so that yung damage is controlled. Now, what happens if you have a lot of oxidants in the body? Imagine your cell is a boat. A boat made of metal. If you have a lot of oxidants, your hull is going to be rusted. When it's rusted, eventually mabubutas. Pag nabutas, eventually it's not going to be functional anymore. Diba? Tapos, ang gagawin mo, kung halimbawa wala kang budget, sige, repair ka na, repair. But the rust is still there. So the damage is still there. Now, if you have a good antioxidant content in your body, hindi ka mag-worry about that rusting, because the moment na mag-start pa lang siya, masa-stop na. Unlike if you do not have antioxidants in the body enough, tutuloy-tuloy yung rust, tuloy-tuloy masisira yung cells. So, yan yung layman's term. Now, saan natin makukuha, ano ba nagiging cause nitong oxidants na to? The cause is actually...
Yan ba yung free radicals, Doc?
Yes, the free radicals.
Natin na free radicals.
You also call them free radicals. Yung ROS din yung tawag namin sa sa pathology. Tapos, where do we get this? You get it when you get sick. You get it when you are in a high stress situation. You get it when you are so tired. Well, when you're so tired, syempre, it's also a high stress situation.
True.
So those are the things that are causing build up of inflammation in your body, thus resulting in having a lot of free radicals inside your body. So you will need antioxidants. Kahit na sabihin mo na kahit na sabihin mo na hindi ka naman madaling magkasakit, but admit it, guys, you are always in a high stress situation. So you will always need the help of antioxidants. Kahit
parang
na ayaw.
ito ng isang boteng NingXia ngayon. Charla. Anyway, so Doc, aside from like when you're tired or when you're in a high stress situation, how about our yung parang may environment factors din ba yung free radicals sa atin?
So, diba, we are always exposed to pollution. So pollution also causes inflammation, and that the inflammation will cause your free radicals production. So ganun din. A lot of the external factors will really cause the production of free radicals.
Yeah. How about you, Doc Faith? Do you have something to add sa sinabi ni Doc Jamin?
Yung sa ano, yung analogy ni Doc Jamine about sa barko, 'di ba rust 'yun? Ngayon yung NingXia kasi, para siyang yung wolfberry, yung lyceum, scavenger siya, so kakainin niya yung rust kung meron man. Kaya
Okay.
nga kaya nga meron siyang property na anti-aging. So the more ka
Mhm.
umiinom, hindi ka gano'n magso-slow yung aging process mo. Kasi it will help na get rid of that ano, kaya nga 'di ba mga bata yung mukha ng mga YL users,
Charot.
aminin natin 'yan. Hindi kasi 'di
Oo
ba,
nga.
oo,
Yes.
bata
Yes,
talaga,
agree.
oo.
Hindi, parang hindi pa tayo makapagbigay ng evidence. But well, if we compare our faces 5 years ago, feeling ko mas
Mas
kaaya-aya yung mukha ko
bumata,
ngayon.
oo.
Parang nagre-reverse. Yun nga, I don't, if I remember kay Tan, one of
Mm.
the Young Living leaders in Singapore, where she posted a photo of her 10 years apart. Yung first photo niya, which was actually before, feeling ko yun pa yung parang mas older. Parang she aged reversely ba? Yun yung
Mm.
sinasabi ko. So guys, especially women, make sure to drink your NingXia to keep
Fountain
you
of
look
youth.
younger. Fountain of youth, 'di ba? Kasi nga
Oo.
parang
Yeah.
kahit gami din kadami yung parang skincare or yung panglabas mo na makeup and all, parang it starts from within din talaga, 'di ba,
Mm.
Doc? So, I medyo na ano lang din ako, medyo gusto ko lang ding tanungin ito, is it also parang considered na yung emotional stress, Doc? Na so
Yes.
can you, 'di ba, when you're emotionally
Mataas
stressed,
ngayon.
yung emotionally stressed nakaka-cause din ng most of our illnesses nowadays? Can you um
Mental
so
health
dapat
kasi oo, yung sa with regards kasi sa ano, sa mental health natin 'di ba yun yung uso ngayon na we really have
parang
to
something that we're talking about it
oo,
na.
oo.
Oo.
Kumbaga what you project in your mind, you also manifest with your body, eh. So kung worry ka
Hmm.
ng worry, it makes you acidic. Kaya nga I always tell some of my
As
friends
in, Doc?
na
Acidic?
kaya
Kaya
nga 'di
pala
ba
acidic ako.
kaya nga may mga ano, eh, may mga sinasabi sila na manood ka na lang ng comedy para at least your cells will be
Yeah.
lively, 'di ba, kaysa malungkot
Oh,
ka. Mm.
okay, so which is nakuha ko na din, na-gets ko na din because nga what I told you before, I had parang acid reflux. So ako kasi na tao, I used to be, well ngayon mga 20% na lang, but I used to be very parang nervyosa, parang konting na-anxious na, and then notice ko na whenever I get anxious, parang sumasakit talaga yung yung ano ba yan sa Tagalog, kung sa Bisaya kasi kuto-kuto, but yung sa tiyan mo, yung parang may acid talaga. So,
Mm.
for my friends there na I had a lot of friends kasi in the past few weeks na humihingi ng digest and other oils to support their tummy kasi always daw silang nag-acid reflux. I also told them na, is there something going on? Palagi ka bang emotionally stressed ka ba? And most of them really said yes. Yung may mga pinagdadaanan or may stress sa bahay or parang may mga things na parang inaayos nila, ganun. So very important din to parang to manage our stress. Hay, ang hirap. Ang dami palang need i-balance. Char. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
So, I wanna ask this. Can you also share what other benefits can we get from the wolfberry? Sige, can I start with you, Doc Faith? Ano yung
Sa
mga,
akin,
oo.
yung sa wolfberry kasi 'di ba it has, Lyceum barbarum, polysaccharide. So yun yung component niya. Ngayon, if you would search that, yung Lyceum, parang yung
Issue.
yung mismo Lycium, as in marami siyang studies na lalabas na more of them are based on lab mice or rats, pero some meron na din kasi mga human subjects sa mga which makikita sa mga slides. So yung mga nakita ko doon, syempre antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-tumor din siya. Kasi
Mhm.
yung sa cell cycle arrest, kasi once you have cancer cells or oncogenes, it stops yung cell cycle or it induces apoptosis. Pwede din siyang hypoglycemic, may effect siya for insulin. And
Mhm.
ang
Oh,
maganda
nice.
din doon,
Interesting.
kasi it also protects yung retinal ganglion cells, lalo na sa mga may glaucoma, yung mga may lahing glaucoma, it helps kasi nga mayroon siyang zeaxanthin. Tapos, it protects for liver injury and kidney injury kasi binabasa ko din, pwede kaya 'to sa mga dialysis patients. So,
Mhm.
pag binasa mo kasi sa mga lab mice, it helps in the kidney injury. Pero siyempre you have to ask the the permission of an nephro. Hi, ito wolfberry baby 'to. Tapos
Wolfberry baby. Hindi naging
tapos ang maganda pa dito, it improves for reproductive health, it increases the quality and quantity of sperm. Kasi
okay.
may latest kasi na research na as 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 years goes by, bumababa yung sperm quality ng men due to stress and all the free radicals at 1.4% per year. So imagine ang daming magiging infertile for the next few years. And it also helps in sexual performance. So
Pak.
malapit ng Valentine, kailangan niyo
Stamina.
talaga yan. Stamina and all.
Mga
And
boys.
also, oo. So yun, ganun siya kadami. And hindi lang yan, parang tuloy-tuloy kasi yung research and that. Tapos, meron din nakita na yung mga mice na binigyan ng wolfberry, yung mental ability nila, tsaka yung learning ability nila, lalo na yung memory nila, mas mataas compared sa mga wala. By 10 to 25%. So imagine mo yun, nakakataas din pala siya ng memory. And it decreases
Mhm.
Alzheimer's disease. So imagine mo yun, with wolfberry, ito lahat ang benefits, di ba?
Wolfberry pa lang 'yan. And
Oo.
NingXia Red does not only contain wolfberry, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, pak, maka-bright. Kaya pala, i-share ko lang din kasi Maria is a NingXia baby. So, hindi siya NingXia baby. Parang, hindi NingXia baby na nagawa siya because of NingXia. What I'm trying to say is, since, ano kasi Doc, ito, di ba sa packets natin nakalagay, keep out of reach of children,
Mm-mm.
um, ano yan, not advisable ba yan? Ano ba yan sinasabi
Sa
Doc? For
pregnant,
pregnant,
oo.
ano ba
Oo.
yan? Would you explain this? I know you already explained this many times, Doc, especially sa ating Zoom classes. But for the benefit of those who are watching right now, maybe they've watched this for the first time, would you mind explain to us about the labeling, Doc, na bawal siya sa children or sa pregnant, ganon?
Sino ba?
Ay,
Doc
Doc
Jamine.
Jamine. Sorry.
Ayan. So ano siya, here in the Philippines, actually in the Asia Pacific region, it's a requirement ng FDA.
FDA?
So parang kung ano man yung version ng FDA sa ibang bansa, it's also a requirement for them to put things like that in any supplement that is made from
True.
plants. So so kung titingnan mo, lahat ng supplement, basta labeled
May
siya na
nakasulat.
supplement, food supplement, ganyan. Lahat yan nakalagay na keep out of reach of children, not recommended for pregnant. But kaya parang nagko-contradict siya doon sa studies na showing na okay siya sa pregnant, okay man siya
Yeah.
sa children. Tapos mag-a-add lang ako dun sa fertility, churva ni Faith. So, yung na-mention ni Faith kanina is more of, based on her story, is more of the anti-inflammatory activity of wolfberry. But, I think ang makaka-relate dito sa sasabihin ko is yung mga may polycystic ovary syndrome. na hirap silang mag-ovulate. So, ang ginagawa kasi ng lithium barbarum polysaccharides, one of the studies showed that um, it has an estradiol-like activity. So, there are different kinds of estrogen. So, meron tayong good estrogen, meron tayong bad estrogen. The good estrogen is estradiol. The bad estrogen is estrone. So, si wolfberry lithium barbarum polysaccharides has an estradiol-like activity, which is the hormone that influences the luteinizing hormone. Ang luteinizing hormone is the hormone that promotes ovulation. So yan. So pag nag-peak, so if you have a healthy level of estradiol in your body and nag-peak siya sa tamang time, it will also help promote, it will affect the luteinizing hormone and help promote ovulation. So if you take it regularly, eventually magbabalance out yung hormones mo, especially the reproductive hormones, para magkaroon ka ng regular ovulation. And then, ano pa ba yun sa sexuality? Ito, tawang-tawa ako kasi meron ako nabasang study on lithium barbarum din sa rabbits. Tapos, they found that rabbits who have a high dose of wolfberry supplementation, mas mataas yung desire nila for sexual activity. So
para sa mga may problema dyan.
Yung mga tigang, ayan. So, malapit na mag-February, mag-Valentine's, simulan nyo na ngayon.
Simulan para prepared sa labanan.
Para prepared.
Okay.
Yan. Ano pa ba? Marami nang na-mention si Faith na benefits eh. And then let's just go back, I guess, doon sa stamina, sa energy. For example, ang kasi, so I'm here in Boracay, I live in Bacolod, but I do not fly. I drive. So, yes, I drive.
Ka?
Yes, I take the Roro to Dumangas, and then I drive 4.5 hours to Katiklan. And I am happy to say na with NingXia Nitro and NingXia Red, which both contain the wolfberry, hindi ako napapagod.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I noticed.
Imagine, di ba? Parang that's a long drive. Mag-isa lang ako. Wala akong ka-alternate. And I don't really get as tired as I would expect to be tired if I drive that long.
Yeah, based also on my personal experience when we had a long flight for our silver retreat in Croatia, it was like papunta I think for Spain pa lang yun. Almost 24 hours nang nasa nagfa-fly. So 'di ba parang dapat laspag ka na and all. But imagine when we arrived doon sa Spain, nag-whole day pa kami na trip. Na parang, hi! Parang, wow, biglang but sabi ko, but parang Anli ko, I brought kasi with me, I think, galit na galit si Wiggy kasi I brought with me 2 boxes of NingXia.
Ang bigat nun
Kasi naman.
Tapos when we arrived there, marami palang binibigay sila.
Yes.
Sabi ko, next time hindi na ako magdadala nito. Parang, yun na. But anyway, parang what I notice is, or what we also recommend, especially for our new oilers when it's their first time to drink NingXia Red, syempre they wouldn't, parang feel the difference if first time pa nilang, like once mo lang iniinom, hindi naman siya magic, di ba? But what I notice is, if the first time na I drank it straight for 1 to 2 weeks, and then I stopped, doon ko na feel that something's parang may kulang. Parang, why am I feeling so tired? Yung tired na parang tired talaga. And I realized na, because I'm not drink I naubusan ako ng Ningxia that time. But just grateful like for those of you who don't have parang if you haven't tried drinking your Ningxia, we have a roadshow and then promo. So just contact your silver leaders or your diamond leaders where you can get a free Ningxia Red when you enroll someone or when you sign up someone with Young Living. Ayan. So, before we proceed to the before we proceed sa mga questions ng Hash Angels or ng ating fellow Oilers, I want to share this clinical trial that was done by Young Living. And syempre, feeling ko mas kayo talaga yung best person no who would help us understand. So, i-share ko lang. Ayan. Wait, dito tayo. So, I showed this earlier. Ayan. So, NingXia Red clinical trial outcomes. Ayan. So, eto. Eto na. Eto daw yung parang first trial, di ba?
Mm.
Ano, hindi ako magets to, Doc. Dapat tulungan mo ako
Yes.
nito, Doc. This one.
Okay, pag sinabing interventional, you are introducing something that is different for for the for the participants. So for example, ang intervention mo dito would be the NingXia Red. And then it's randomized, meaning you have this pool of participants na uh, randomly assigned if they're going to be taking NingXia or not.
Or not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a parallel assignment, meaning they divided the participants into either three groups, two groups, three groups, four groups, depende kung ano yung gusto nilang makita na differences. Tapos sabay-sabay sila. So sabay-sabay na walang NingXia, sabay-sabay na merong NingXia, yung dalawang group.
Alright.
Tapos, the primary purpose is not to cure anything, but to see
Support.
kung how it will support the
Quality of
wellness
life.
of these, yes, the quality of life of these participants.
Alright. So, let's go. So, eto, Doc. Sabi dito,
Ayan. Okay. So, initially, okay. So you have two groups. Sa control group, sila yung walang NingXia. Antioxidant group, sila yung merong NingXia.
Ningxia.
Tapos, you will see that after 60 days, mas malaki yung difference doon sa kung ano mang yung tinitingnan. Yeah. Kung ano man tinitingnan ng mga ng study na ito. Like for example, here for sleep. Ayan. For sleep, so initially, yan yung kasi most likely meron silang parang survey tapos scoring. Yan. And then after 60 days of taking NingXia continuously, they would answer the scoring again, and you will see that the decrease is much bigger in the antioxidant group compared to the
Okay. Yan. So,
Ito,
this
nabasa ko to. Yung with regards to dito, kasi yung sa trial nga nila, ang age nila is 18 to 60 years old. Tapos, ang nangyari, yung group na may NingXia Red compared sa walang NingXia Red, 1 to 2 days lang yung moderate to respiratory illness nila. Parang ganun lang kaikli yung suffering nila, ganun, or yung sakit. Yung wala, 1 to 9 days. So,
yeah.
Oo, 2022 siyang study ni Hawkins, ito yung immune response.
Also, parang kaya nga pala, if this is based also on my experience when I had it last 2021,
Yun.
during, di ba, pandemic, and I had it na ano kami, even if I had even if I was vaccinated. Good thing nga, I was parang that time na shot na ako ng first shot ng Astra. And I had it, but what I noticed is yung ang ako lang yung actually ako lang yung nagka-problema because I had asthma. Parang since parang I had asthma talaga. So ako yung may ano yun Dok? Comorbidity.
Comorbidity, yeah.
Comorbidity. So, sa amin lahat, sa family, yung kids nga, they didn't have any fever. Wala lang, hindi lang sila, nag-ano lang sila talaga, nag-positive lang sila sa result. Kami ni Wiggy also, kami nag-positive din kami. But ako lang yung parang badly talaga because I had really difficulty breathing. But for other, tawag dito, for other symptoms like having high fever, ganun, parang overnight lang siya. And maybe because we are already NingXia drinkers and
Mm-mm.
parang parang ang bilis lang feeling ko nga nagfa-fight sila diyan sa loob ng body ko yung antibodies ko na malis kayo dito yung parang ganon kasi bigla lang talagang siyang although yung difficulty ko sa breathing lang yung may issue ako. So very important talaga yung drinking NingXia Red to also help our for immune health response, 'di ba? So
Yes.
ito pala yung outcome number 1. Clinically shown to improve sleep patterns and increase time asleep by an average of 21 minutes following 60 days of continued use. Okay. So next, ito. Ano yung what can you pwede bang i-help also mo kaming ipa-understand nito, Doc, na parang sinasabi dito that it has melatonin. Ito ba yung wolfberry?
Berry fruit extracts ata.
In any berry.
In grape
I think
berries.
I think
Parang
they
yung
are
kasama ng
comparing
ano.
different berries eh.
Oo.
So si BF1, that's the goji or wolfberry.
Oo,
Tapos
tama.
BF2,
Okay.
yung black mulberry. BF3 is the white mulberry.
Yes.
BF4 is the Bursa black mulberry.
Mm.
And then BF5 is
Is a
blackberry.
blackberry.
BF6 is purple mulberry.
Okay.
So they found that um, yung natural melatonin content is highest in the goji and the wolfberry compared to the other berries.
Okay, which is in our NingXia Red. Kaya pala na meron talagang sleep parang changes, nag-improve yung sleep patterns ng ating tawag dito ng ating participants.
Yes.
So outcome number 2, Doc, Faith, shows that there is a significantly increase in physical energy level by 35% and reduced physical limitations by 36%. What does this mean, Doc?
Kasi when you it's an energy giving drink eh. Pero kung mapapansin mo kasi hindi siya based on sugar. Kasi nga yung
Oh.
niya is stevia. So naturally, na once na ininom mo siya, yung wolfberry kasi, 'di ba, kumbaga sa kanya, yung natural content ng sugar niya, maganda yung pagpasok sa cells. Kasi meron siyang yung transporter niya for the sugar sa bloodstream, kumbaga smooth lang. Hindi siya yung parang uminom ka ng energy drink, biglang nag-boost yung energy mo, then hihina ka pag nagamit na.
Oh, yan
So
yung
sa kanya kasi, it will help you
oo.
your energy on a level na magse-stabilize siya. Para yung kung napagod ka man, hindi ka ganun napapagod kasi it will help your body to adjust well dun sa ginagamit mong muscle or
True.
oxygen once you're exercising or doing a certain job. Kaya nga sabi dito na it increases your physical energy by 35% and your limitation by
Okay.
36. So hindi siya yung bugso-bugso tapos biglang mawawala. Kaya nga very maganda siya for those who are dieters or those who are having intermittent fasting kasi wala ka namang kumbaga hindi ka naman mag-hypergly eh.
Okay.
Yun
So
yung-
this
yung-
does not, I remember kasi someone asked kasi sa group. So this does not break the fast. NingXia does not break the fast?
It does kasi
Oh.
the fruits
Meron
have
siyang
calories. Yeah.
meron siyang
So
calories. Yung
anything that's above 0 calories will break your fast because it will trigger
Mm.
your metabolism response. So anything that triggers your metabolic response to consume whatever you consumed, that will break your fast.
May ano
So
siya,
dapat after
25
na lang.
calories. Oo, and
So
4
dapat
Yeah.
grams.
after. So another question daw kasi you mentioned kanina about, being insulin resistant. So pwede ba siya for those na bawal ng sugar?
Ano yun, pag diabetic?
Like diabetic?
Kasi yung ano, sa lithium kasi siya, based sa research siya, it increases transporters to get sugar out of the bloodstream into the cells.
Mhm.
So, maganda nga yung pagpasok. Tapos, ang better siya for those who wants to control blood sugar and lipid
Mm.
metabolism disorders. Kaya kung halimbawa, na-diagnose ka ng GDM, 'di ba pag pregnant talagang
Yeah, true.
after mo OGTT, makikita mo na yung hormones mo, it will affect yung ano, yung sugar mo, ganyan. Actually, ito yung tinitake ko ito. Tapos, prior to my OGTT, smooth lang naman. Kumbaga, hindi naman umakyat yung blood sugar ko. Eh, ang dami ko pang pinagkakain na matatamis nun. Kumbaga, na level of, parang
Yeah.
di ba, nag-ano pa ako, nagzago pa ako, kung ano-anong matatamis. Tapos
Creme
for the next
brulee.
3 days, tapos nag-OGTT ako, normal naman,
Yeah, ako din.
parang mababa pa nga siya eh. Kumbaga, hindi talaga siya, hindi siya nakaka-cause ng hyperglycemia. Kasi
Okay.
nga tumutulong nga siya to stabilize your sugar. And it's very good to for your blood pressure din tsaka lipid
Okay.
metabolism.
So it answers the question. So the wolfberry can also help lower the blood pressure, yung ating ingredients na wolfberry. Hindi naman siya nakakataas siguro, parang ang sama-sama naman kung nakakataas siya. So it helps also regulate parang in a normal state yung ating blood pressure. Wow, grabe, parang gusto ko na inumin ng isang pack. Isang box. So it has the right sugar. Yan.
Yes.
Ito yung explanation mo kanina, 'di ba, Doc Faith?
Oo.
Oo.
Yung research kasi na nakita na yung lithium berberrium polysaccharide at least 150 milligram or 2 per daily in 3 months yung bumababa yung blood glucose ng type 2 diabetes. Tapos may hypoglycemic effect siya for insulin sensitivity para tumaas yung glucose metabolism and insulin secretion to promote pancreatic B cell proliferation. Kasi 'di ba pag diabetic ka, may problem sa insulin mo. Kumbaga yung gate ng cells mo kulang ng taga-susi para pumasok yung sugar. Ngayon, yung NingXia will help to open those gates para makapasok yung insulin sa cells. Kasi kung hindi, dun siya sa labas. So, tataas yung blood sugar mo pag kinuhanan ka. Yan yun, yung gate. Yan yun.
Explanation.
Oo, para pumasok.
Yan. So I think this is the second to the last outcome. It clinically shows to support healthy inflammation response. So I think you mentioned this kanina, Doc Jamine. Ito talaga parang gusto ko ulitin yung class natin when you talk a lot about inflammation, na parang after doon ayoko nang uminom ng fresh milk.
Ay, oo.
Ano yun? Yung sa lipid
immunity
profiles
bigla.
yata yun.
Yung parang ayoko na.
Oo. Yes.
Diba? So, can you just share to us, especially for our viewers, for them to be, to have knowledge and to gain wisdom from this class? Can you talk more about yung inflammation, Doc, and how does this affect our body? Parang very short.
Same doon sa minention ko kanina on antioxidants. Antioxidants being the result of an inflammatory response. With inflammation, there are 4 steps. You have to have recognition, recruitment, response, regulation. So the important part about inflammatory response is to have all four present. Meaning, if you start something, you have to stop it. So with a healthy inflammation response, your body is able to recognize what is foreign, respond to it accordingly, recruit the right cells, and at the same time, stop the process when it's done. So that is
Okay.
the healthy inflammatory response.
Wow. So parang 'di ba pag less tayong parang pag less ano yung tawag pag 'di ba yung mga inflammation makakos din ng ating mga sakit 'di ba, Doc? And there
Yes.
are food also that parang yun nga yung dairy na parang
Mhm.
ayoko ng kumain ng chocolate. Char lang. Siyempre nag-lessen
Meron
hindi
naman
naman
dark. Dark chocolate
Merong
siya.
dark, kaya pala dark chocolate. Ayan, so I hope that meron din tayong na-learn from that. Yung sinabi natin na high ORAC value.
Oo,
So, it
30,000.
so wolfberry has the
Mhm.
highest ORAC value. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin, yung highest antioxidant na
Mhm.
fruit. And lastly, it is clinically shown to support or promote healthy respiratory function. Ayan.
Yes.
And it's clinically shown to significantly reduce stress. Ito, Doc, by 23% and improve mental well-being. Uh, can you help us also elaborate this one? Sino kaya? Doc Faith or Doc Jamine?
Yung with regards kasi to stress, actually our lifestyle is not getting better, it's getting worse eh.
Yeah.
Kasi with regards to yung buhay natin ngayon, parang everyone is on 24/7 na
Yeah.
parang hindi
Yeah.
natutulog talaga yung
Totoo.
tao.
Ay,
Ngayon,
Yan.
that's why our mental
Tapos
state is
ang mental
affected.
well-being, ang misconception kasi niyan kadalasan is that mental health is just something in your mind, but actually
true.
Oo.
meron siyang anatomic and physiologic basis that that affects how you think. So
Yes.
um
True.
your
May chemical.
yeah, your thought process will actually influence the chemicals in your brain, and those chemicals are going to express themselves as emotions. So a lot of times the chemicals we produce because of the high stress levels, of worrying, they are more of the negative hormones that we do not like, the negative chemicals. So parang we end up getting depressed or sad
Mm,
or
yeah.
um yan, yung mga, yung mga the negative feelings yun yung sinasabi natin. So
And so,
with the intake of the antioxidants, it helps promote the production of happy hormones,
Hormones.
di
hormones.
ba?
Oh, yun nga, parang na-remember ko yung cortisol. Ah, yung, di
Cortisol
ba,
is
Doc?
a stress
Sa
hormone.
stress hormone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. So if you have a high cortisol level in your body, you're also gonna have a high stress and high inflammation rate. So
Yeah.
parang siya, cortisol is a good hormone for short periods of time. Pero kung lagi kang high in cortisol, your body is going to show it. As in, you'll have the wrinkles, you'll have
Mm.
the eye bags.
Kaya we have to corti-stop. Ah,
Yeah.
we have to
Just stop
corti-stop,
it.
which is another supplement from Young Lim. Do you have anything to add pa nun, Doc Faith?
Tapos kaya nga ina-advise nga sa atin nga is better na you have to if you want to improve lalo na yung yung sa stress level mo. Syempre we have the exercise, we have proper diet and nutrition, you add NingXia, and also you really turn off your phone sa gabi.
Uy.
Kasi 'di ba sa atin
Imposible yan sa atin,
oo,
Faith.
sa atin oo, naka-on, ang daming nagkokonsulta 'di ba sa gabi. Ngayon ino-off ko talaga siya. Pero may tendency kasi na once nagising ka sa madaling araw, yun yung binubuksan mo, which is wrong kasi it will activate na naman your brain tapos hindi ka na naman makakatulog. Kaya nga,
Kakatulog. At
oo.
nakakapag-add to cart ka pa.
Tapos ito pa yung
Yan,
latest
mga
na
midnight sale.
Tapos
Ano
ito
na,
pa
Faith?
nabasa ko kay sino ba 'to, si Sullivan. Sabi ko, bakit kaya ayaw niya ng memory pillow? 'Di ba uso yung memory pillow? Sabi
Oh,
ko, yun pala ang dami palang chemicals nung
oh my God,
isocyanate
itatapon ko na
something.
siya.
Tapos binasa ko, sabi ko, bakit lahat? Please get rid of your memory pillows and all. Akala kasi natin it helps in sleep. Yung pala, with the manufacturing process, marami pala siyang chemical na it will help, na it will parang nag-a-add siya ng toxin sa'yo. So, before
Oh,
you use it, better na mga 3 days parang i-ano mo muna siya, labhan or ibilad or anything. Pero if you can get rid daw. Kasi meron naman mga natural memory foam pillow. Kasi
my
sabi ko, naku, may
gosh.
4 pa naman ako dito.
Ako din. Meron
Kaya
pang
nga sabi
memory
ko,
foam
bibilad ko
bed.
na 'to. Oo, kasi
Ay,
lahat ng ano na nakalagay, get rid of that. Sabi ko, ano ba, unan lang naman. 'Di ba yun yung mismong comfort natin. So we have to get rid of that, or else pati pala yung hair strands natin and our brain will be affected. Yun lang, pwedeng maka-affect din kasi
Grabe.
doon.
Thank you for that one, Doc Faith, na ano ako. Yan. And I'm gonna show a video, and then gusto ko yung perspective nyo as doctors to help us understand, especially sa amin na malayong walang talagang medical, ano yun, wala talaga sa medical field. So, I'm gonna play the video. Ay, ano ko lang yung music. Ayan. And balik tayo after 50 seconds.
This is a blood sample of somebody before taking NingXia, and this is actually a great example of an unhealthy cell. See how it's stacked like coins? What this means is the cells are right on top of each other. There's very little surface area to them. A lot of it's crowded, which means can't get a whole lot of oxygen in there, which means can't really detox itself, can't breathe, can't take in nutrients, can't detox. Oxygen is what we really need to emit what we don't need, take in what we do need. So this person was given 1 ounce of NingXia Red. 15 minutes later, this is what their blood looked like. Isn't that awesome? So that's a healthy state in the body. So how many of you guys drank your NingXia Red packet when you walked in?
Yan.
Si
So,
Jamine
ay,
yan.
Doc Jamine, ikaw talaga yung resident pathologist natin. About yung sa blood, yung parang sa microscope na parang sa first, dikit-dikit daw yung, ano yun, cells? Blood cells?
Blood cell.
Red
Yung
Oh.
red blood cell.
Oh, and then after drinking NingXia, parang nag-let go na sila sa isa't isa. Would you mind
Nag-let
explain
go.
further about nag-let, di ba? Nag-ano na sila eh, nag-one seat apart. Ayan.
Naglat ko. Ang ano, yung
Tawang-tawa ka
hirap
dyan.
i-explain. Pero ano siya, yung surfaces kasi ng red blood cells, there are a lot of proteins there. So, when pagka you have a high, ganito, one of the inflammatory responses of the body is to produce immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins pagka mataas level ng immunoglobulins, it attracts red blood cells to stick together. Kasi red blood cell surfaces are also made up of proteins. So proteins, ganyan, dikit-dikit sila. So, with the healthy immune response that results from the intake of wolfberries, it reduces the unnecessary production of these immunoglobulins, and that's what I can think of na what happened to this video, na reduce yung amount of immunoglobulins because of a healthier immune response Kaya yung nakita niyong stacking of coins or rouleau formation of red blood cells nag-disperse. So
Okay.
normally, yan, ganyan. Naka-disperse talaga
Pag-let
siya.
go. Hindi
Yeah.
All right. So, yan. So that's our clinical trial for that was done by Young Living, and I think they presented it last year during the convention. But we have some questions from our members that I want us to address before we say goodbye. So, Doc Faith, as a pediatrician, would you recommend drinking NingXia Red to kids? And how ang ilang taon yung suggested mo na mag-start silang mag-drink? And ilan ba yung ml na i-drink nila? Safe ba to? Meron bang overdose? Of course, as an oiler pediatrician, parang mas confident
No, no, no.
kami
Kami
if
rin to.
we if we hear it from you.
Mm. So, eto, si Arrow, nag-start siya ng 1-year-old kasi naaasiman pa siya eh. So, ay, papaning siya daw. Ano lang, bubuksan namin tapos lalagyan ng straw. Pero
Straw.
for 1-year-old kami nag-start kasi, di ba yung mga bata ngayon, pag binigyan mo ng tubig, ayaw talaga nila unless may lasa or may kulay. Sa kanila kasi, ang sa pediatricians kasi, ang 25 grams or 60 teaspoon of sugar ang required sa mga kids. Parang sobrang taas kasi nun, kaya nga ang daming mga batang may diabetes, ganyan. Ang NingXia kasi, 4 grams lang, yung 2 ounce. So kung half niya, 2 grams lang yung yung
Sugar.
sugar content. So very good siya sa kids, hindi naman siya mag-induce ng hyperactivity. Tapos kung kung below 1, pwede naman kasi i-add sa mga nila, sa mga gamis nila or yogurt. Ang ginagawa ko, hinahalo ko sa yogurt para maano yung panlasa niya.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Kasi honestly,
Or milk pala.
I started introducing NingXia Red kay Maria when she's 6 months. But hindi naman isang sachet,
Parang tikim
yung
lang.
tikim. How about you, Doc Jamine, being a mom of 4, di ba tama? And how many dogs? Yan. Ito very
14.
also, very 14
I lost
dogs,
count.
imagine. Would you recommend NingXia, kasi may nagtanong din to your fur babies and to your kids?
Hindi ko pa na-try sa dogs kasi wala pa ako sa ganung level na kaya kong bigyan ng 14 dogs ng NingXia.
Maria, sige, si Oreo namin pinainom ko. Hindi naman na Sige, Doc.
Okay siguro kung isang dog eh. Pero kung 14 ang bibigyan ko, edi isang bote yun, isang kainan. Pero yung sa mga anak ko, so I started oiling 2017. Jackie was 1 year old. By then, I started giving it to her. Ang problem ko kasi kay Jackie was, she didn't want to eat solids until 10 months. So, buti na lang, dumating ang sa buhay namin ang NingXia. Tapos, ngayon, she's already 6 years old and she will not drink anything that does not have NingXia.
Ay.
So, as in, tapos the only time she will drink water is if she's on a plane. Because iba daw ang plain water.
As in?
But otherwise, she will just drink NingXia. Tapos si Dodo, I started introducing NingXia to him at 6 months din when hinahalo ko sa breast milk or I give him diretso yung 1 teaspoon. Tapos yun, ngayon, hindi yan maghahanap ng ibang juice. For example, orange juice. Pag hindi mo dagdagan ng NingXia para maging red, hindi rin niya iinumin.
Oh, so dapat talaga red.
Yes.
So, we have another question. Also, this one is from Jamie Paz Opinion Ang. Sabi niya, when is the best time of the day to drink NingXia Red? Doc
Sa akin,
Faith?
better sa morning.
Sa'yo?
Kasi pag gabi, ma-activate kayo, parang gusto mong, kumbaga, you can do anything kasi pag naka-NingXia ka ng late, parang dami mong gustong gawin, hindi ka matutulog. Kasi nga,
Parang ang nagiging
diba,
creative.
oo, kasi parang, although it
Oo,
reduces
true.
stress, pero better kasi sa umaga para you
Hmm.
activate yourself kaagad.
Okay. Do
Yung
you
ano
agree also, Doc
naman,
Jayen?
sa akin, I think you have to try it out. Well, when is the best day for you?
For
Because
you.
like
Yeah,
like
iba-iba.
ako, I drink din siya morning and night, and
Ako
it
din.
doesn't bother me. Pretty much the same when I drink coffee. I can have coffee ng 8 p.m. and will still be asleep by 8:30.
True.
So,
Yeah.
so it really depends on your response. And the beautiful thing about our products in Young Living is that you get to experiment with them.
Mm-mm.
Especially if you
Yes.
start with the premium experience set. You get to experiment which oil will help you sleep because some people actually sleep with peppermint.
Yeah,
Diba?
true. Meron akong kakilala din.
While Yes, while I wake up with peppermint. And then some people get hyper with lavender when other people
Iba-iba.
fall asleep with lavender. So
Oo.
so yun ang pinaka-advice ko. There is no black and white best time to take it. You experiment, you observe yourself when is the best time. Ako,
Ayan.
yun na, morning, night, or I take an additional shot. For example, if I do a long drive, yung 4 hours, 3 hours, ganyan. Because yung mga laboratory ko, kalalayo.
Oo nga. So, yan. So, Doc, meron ba dong overdose sa pag-drink ng NingXia?
Sa akin,
Wala
wala
naman.
eh. Kasi
Di naman
nung
siguro parang maidi-drink mo yung
hindi.
isang box.
Isang bote
Ay, hindi.
na-try ko.
Ako, nag-drink ako, Doc, isang bote when I
Isang
had my
bottle,
labor.
oo. Ako din. Hindi naman ako, wala naman.
Na ano,
Ako lang.
basta yung share ko, this is not scientifically walang hindi to na clinical trial, but when I had my labor, I drank 1 bottle of NingXia Red. Hindi ako na admit ng 24 hours. Like in less than 24 hours after akong nanganak,
Go na.
pauwi lang ako. Go lang. Parang nag-CR
Parang,
lang, ganon. So parang ang laking, I would say na ang laking contribution nung NingXia sa akin that time. So yun, and sabi nga, this is a perfect timing kaya I really want to know if safe siya for pregnant. How about sa risk of gestational that we also mentioned it kanina, so just drink it. Ayan.
Mm-mm.
And so I think that's it for tonight. I'm sure some of our questions here, si Victor Carolo who's asking, yung mom niya daw ay may hypertension and maintenance, okay lang ba to take NingXia? What would
Oo.
you advise, Doc Faith?
My mom takes it all. Same sila ng mom ko.
But
They
of
take it.
course,
Pero pag
yeah.
with medications, after the medication.
Yes, and also best also to ask advice
Observe.
from their
Oo.
doctors, di
Their
ba,
doctor.
Doc?
Yeah.
Kasi nga
Oo.
the reason, would you agree that the reason also why some doctors would disagree because of parang evidence-based din and more on research kasi yung ating
Mhm.
mga doktor. Hindi naman yan magsasabi na, go lang, inumin mo yan. Syempre, if you give them
Yeah.
enough evidence or you give them enough research, hindi naman yan sila mag-no. Kasi we have oiler doctors nga. I have my OB nga before kay Maria na when she saw the supplements that I was taking, sabi niya na, I don't need na the vitamins na ipe-prescribe niya kasi okay na daw yung mga iniinom ko from Young Living. Ayan. So,
Yeah, same
thank
here.
you so much, Doc Faith and Doc Jamine, for your time and for sharing your knowledge, your expertise, and your wisdom. And sa atin, yan, kanina, tinanong na din ito kanina. Sabi nga ni Mila, this was also addressed kanina. So, better ask also your doctors, but for Doc Faith, hindi naman siya nakakataas ng, ano ngayon, Doc, yung sa sugar?
Blood sugar. Ay, parang
yung
hyperglycemic.
hindi siya hypergly. Yeah, thank
Ano
you
lang
so much.
siguro, parang additional comment lang on that, na if you are a new oiler
Wow!
na diabetic, and you want to start taking NingXia Red, you start low and slow.
Yeah,
Same
that's
with
our
oiling. You
advice.
start low and slow.
Yes.
So you don't take the full 2 ounce dose. What you do is you start with half ounce. Observe your blood sugar response kasi I'm sure you have your random blood sugar kit. So you observe, if it doesn't spike, you can increase it to 1 ounce. Again, observe, and then ganon. So you increase it gradually, and you observe. Kasi
Yes.
later on, the thing with the lithium barbarum is that it doesn't work instantly. That it will produce a hypoglycemic response. So you have to give your body the time na, oh, there is this good source of sugar na that I'm taking regularly, and it will eventually help out. Pero yun nga,
Yeah.
pare-pareho kami na yung mga OGTT namin, mga normal, na ayaw na
True.
maniwala na OP na normal. kasi
True.
nakikita
Kain ng
nila,
kain ng ice cream.
kumakain ka eh.
Kumakain. Yun nga, confident nga ako nung nag-OGTT. Oo, tama. Yan. So, thank you once again, Doc Faith and Doc Jamine, for sharing your knowledge. And please wag muna kayong umalis kasi mag-group pick muna tayo. So, thank you again, Doc Jamine and Doc Faith. Say goodbye to your fans and to your viewers. Ayan. Thank you, Doc Faith, for sharing your knowledge, and Doc Jamine. Ayan. Bye! Ayan, so thank you so much everyone for joining us tonight. Medyo na overtime tayo. I'm sure you still have a lot of questions. Just ano lang tawag dito. Stay tuned kasi for our next classes, I'm sure we're gonna discuss more about NingXia Red or the essential oils. And again, just another reminder, especially that Valentine's Day is coming soon. Make sure that your NingXia Red is ready. You can get this for free if you enroll someone, or you enroll someone, get a kit, uh refer a friend or family to get their own premium starter kit. Just make sure to contact your nearest diamond leader on how you can avail our roadshow promos. And for those of our family and friends in Cebu, we'd like to invite you again for our Believe event this coming Saturday at Ayala Seda at in Ayala at 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this is a free class, no registration fee. And for everyone who joined us tonight, thank you for spending your Wednesday night with us. And stay tuned for next week. We have a very special guest. So it's our Valentine's Day special segment. So we're gonna invite um tawag dito, our very own Ulala to talk about oils and some young living products to use sa bed. Oh, grabe. Hindi hanap pa sana ako ng mas tawag dito description, but I'm so excited for our next class next week. So tune in. Thank you so much once again. This has been Trisha Sandalo saying, when you know better, you can do better. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his face upon you and give you peace. Good night once again, and thank you. Bye.